feel like the first time I watched it, like I was already trying to understand or process every little detail, because Ren is so like intricate with his videos. Nah, sorry. That still gives me goosebumps when I hear it. I was so supposed to even pause it.
Yeah, the intro is special. He's special. The guitar solo, yeah.
Yeah, man. This is already like, it's like I'm hearing it for the first time again. It's crazy, man.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me?
Yeah, the flicker.
Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in
periphery, Ran.
And you're pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro.
I know you need me.
You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me.
Come on.
Hi, Ran. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me
I'm ill.
And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just sit back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect. Always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Round yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program. Rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man.
Trust me.
I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me. I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you gotta kill me.
Yo, that actually might be low-key one of my favorite parts of the song. Where it's just like a beautiful kind of let's say a high point, or that's not gonna happen. Let's say it's like he's building up this like dynamic of, you know, him having this inner battle with himself, and then this was kind of like the first time we see it explode with the aggressive side or the evil side, the devil side of him, whatever you want to call it, really starts to show his true colors and starts to get a little bit more aggressive in his tone. And then that whole back and forth, I am you, you are me, I am one, we are we, all of this stuff, the pronouns he was using, and then the I, you, me, just to cause that confusion. The tone, like, this part seemed like a beautiful point in the song where it really set the tone. Yeah, where you realize, I agree. Yeah, this is a proper inner battle, and this devilish side of him is doing all this manipulation, but you see his real true colors really come out in points like this, and it obviously continues.
It's true, because you think that this is like at the beginning you're like, oh, okay, it's the dark side, or it's a darker version of him, but it's interesting when he says I am you, you are me, it's like we are the same, so this is still part of you, well. You know, like I am still you, I'm you that, you know, people might see or label as bad or like the devilish side, but we're still the same person. So it's like, there's that internal conflict that a lot of people have, where you have that voice in the back of your head that's like, you're not good enough, but it's still you speaking. So you're like, okay, it's like bad, but it's you.
100%.
It's you're talking to yourself. Yeah. So it's that weird paradox of where it's like, do you accept that you have that side of you that is maybe, you know, a bit dark, or do you vilify that other side of you that is a bit dark? You know what I mean?
No, that's well said.
It's deep.
And there's layers to that battle, isn't it? It's like, you start to dissociate it at a point, but then there's the parts where it gets blurred, so where like you can't actually tell which part of you is the good and the
is this me? Is this someone else?
It's deep. This is deep.
It's deep.
Crave it, and it's so relatable.
Yeah.
This is like to this day.
When you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one, split in two, that makes one. So you see,
one split in two, that makes one.
I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving.
Delusional guy.
Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran.
Nowhere.
Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers,
statistics or
stats. I never write hooks for the radio.
They never even play me so. Why would I even concern myself with that?
But my music is really
connected. Facts.
And the people who find it respect.
Facts.
And for me that's enough, because this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ran, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself.
Trust me.
You should be so lucky, having me inside you.
Lucky is crazy.
Manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal. Next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not.
Twat. That's just so British, isn't it?
It's so British,
like, I'm inside you, twat. That's just so
twat British. Is such a British word. You twat.
As they told me you're British without telling me you're British.
I haven't heard that one in a long time.
Yeah, twat is like an old school, like, you know.
That's the in-betweeners type beat.
That's it.
You twat. You twat.
You twat. You bellend, like, you know, that kind of, along them lines.
You wanker.
You wanker.
You bloody wanker.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's just sorry. I mean, because Ren's got quite a few fans from all over nowadays, especially in America. Like a lot of, for you guys from watching from the US, like really mess with Ren. So considering how, I think he might even be even more known there than he is here.
Probably.
Ironically, actually, I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's so British, man.
I respected that thing you neglected. I get it. You wanna be a big deal.
Next Jimi Hendrix.
Forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man. You're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original. You criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you. I don't need you. I don't need to hear this, because I'm fine by myself.
Wait, now that I'm deep in it, sorry, I'm pausing it quite a bit. You guys probably gonna hate me already, but Ren sold Seashells by the Seashore. I'm pretty sure that comes from his Money Game. So now that I'm watching it back again, it's like
you look at it from a different perspective.
Yeah, and I'm seeing how, like, because he's literally going through his own creative, like, you can see how authentic he was being in this. Like, this is generally probably his. I wouldn't believe for a second if he had this exact internal conflict.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Not even like paraphrasing for the song or like being like making it sound more dramatic for the song. I think this is literally
even if he is like copied, which like doesn't really make any sense, because everyone has a battle with the subconscious. Like, your conscious mind will battle with your subconscious. The subconscious, who he feels like who he is, like when he's singing where he belongs, his music that he feels is original and creative, and his ego, which is like you're just like everybody else, like you're not that special, like don't get it twisted. So it's like you can't really copy people when it's a universal experience, you know, like even if people are like, oh, he copied someone else. Yeah, someone else might have done it first, but he's unique in the sense where his critiques of himself are going to be different from Eminem's critiques of himself, because Eminem's different from Ren. And Ren has a different perspective, and his perspective is unique in this video, which you can tell is him. Like, it's him talking to him, and that internal conflict of like, who's right? You know, is it who he might think he is on the outside, or is it who he feels like he is on the inside, which is the person who makes music, who's creative, who is able to touch people in ways that other people can't touch people.
No, 100%. And yeah, we're getting deep today, huh?
We're getting deep today.
We're getting deep.
To hear this, cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath them. That's right, speaking truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots, and so I choose.
Come on.
I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mustopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me, I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am
you, man. Yeah, come on. This is so beautiful, man. This is incredible, brilliant. It's art. Bro, you notice how the camera started moving now? Yeah. Like, there's just so many layers to this thing, bro.
Yeah.
This is a whole movie.
It's pretty good.
And I'm so glad that there's a music video to this. Because imagine if this song didn't have a music video, I feel like it would hit so differently. And you wouldn't be able to even, like, grasp the depth of what he's saying as much as he did here. Like, and then I guess even credit to the video itself and just how intentional he is in his whole creative process. Because it just goes to show you that, you know, there's music videos that can really take away from a video or not accentuate what you're trying to say as much. And I feel like this music video really brings to life in some of the most intricate, minute ways what he's saying and what he's trying to articulate. Like, this is just the whole, from the lyrics, from how he acted it, from what he's saying, the authenticity, everything. It just merging together to make such a beautiful piece of art right here, man. And
it's nice.
So raw as well.
It's beautiful to watch.
It's crazy.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill.
Damn.
But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet.
Yeah.
And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor.
Come on.
And I go by many names also.
Goosebumps.
Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope.
Jeez.
And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So care of the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're acclimated different sides.
Damn. Love that, man. That was just
a musical masterpiece.
A musical masterpiece. And we're not even done.
I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences. With autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis.
Wait, well, let me hear that again, because when I'm deep in it, he really just say like he did he say? I thought he said he shouted into a blank. Yeah, saying he would try to defeat. Right, and then like following that, he ends up, you know, with all of the diseases and immunity he has. Like, but it kind of just that already kind of just Ren's story kind of reminds a little bit of Job in the Bible in a sense, where like he's like, I'm not saying they're exactly the same, but it's to say like, you know, when someone's going through so much suffering and they still try to remain positive in these moments, and like 17 and then 10 years and he's still dealing with that to this day. Like when you think about his story and what he's doing whilst, because all of this is whilst he's suffering. That's just what adds an extra.
And you can tell he's been through suffer as well, just by the way he sings and the passion in his voice. But I think even sometimes the people who suffer the most, it's like they have the biggest hearts and like they're some of the strongest people, because sometimes I think maybe God gives you that suffering because he knows you can handle it. And I think like when he comes out and he rises, like the second part of this song where he's like, I'll rise from the ashes, is like, yeah, he's had that suffering, but he doesn't see himself as a victim. Like maybe the suffering wasn't happening to him, but for him,
come on.
In order for him to rise up and be like, look, I've been through all of this. If I can do it, so can you. Like, you know.
You're
you know what I mean?
This
what are you
is a very
depressed for?
inspiring story.
Like, stop taking the tablets and the antidepressants. You can do it. Like, you can do it. Like, he's been through a lot. There's 10 years of suffering, and look at where he is now, 52 million views. His music is touching people, inspiring people, and he's had all these illnesses and all these struggles, and he's still able to create music that is like art. Like, it's not even just music, it's art.
Right. Facts.
So, yeah, he's inspiring.
Very, very.
Suffered the consequences.
Damn.
With autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis.
It's like God is like, are you really about that life?
I realised there were no real
illness.
winners.
Like, it's crazy.
There were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims. And there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light.
Come on.
And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast.
He's preaching.
It was never really a battle for me to win.
Hearing this again is crazy.
Dance.
Yeah.
And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older.
Oof.
And I learned to relax.
Relax.
I learned to soften.
Surrender.
Dance got easy.
Yep.
It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget that we are human beings.
Real talk.
He's preaching.
Oh,
he preached, and y'all don't let that go over your head.
Don't let that go over your
He
head.
said, the more I cursed, the more I struggled. No.
Time for school?
He said, the more I cursed, the more I struggled. And then he learned to relax. He learned to have faith. He learned to surrender. And things got a little bit better, guys. Sometimes things are not happening to you, they're happening for you. Right?
The more you try to fight it.
The more you try to fight it, the more you're going to struggle. Sometimes you just got to let it happen. The only way through it is through it.
Right, it's the eternal dance.
Yep.
The more you curse his clumsy steps, the more, and then that's when you're struggling.
Yep.
But then, you know, when he starts to relax, you allow yourself to kind of go over the rhythm of life, right?
Yes.
Life isn't, he's like, I love that. He got so philosophical in this. Like, life isn't just black and white. It's like, it's like a pendulum that swings from light to darkness. But then it's like, you see the relationship that the light has with the darkness, where the more the light shines, you know, the shadow, the bigger the shadow it casts.
Yes.
And that's something that's so important, because people like to think that they can have the light with no darkness. With no darkness. When in reality, like, you know, there's like two sides of a coin. Like, you need both to appreciate not only the other, but
because
both
the
can
light
teach you
comes
things.
after the darkness. Sometimes you need to go through the darkness to see the light. But if you never went through the darkness, you wouldn't see the light, or you wouldn't appreciate the light. Like, he can appreciate the light, he can appreciate everything he has because he's suffered.
Right.
And a lot of people who haven't suffered, they don't appreciate or value what they have, right? Because they haven't seen anything. But you can tell the people who've seen things and who've been through things, and now they're on the other side. They're on the other side of the darkness. You know, at a time they were standing on the edge of the cliff, and now they finally just step back and just like they can see life now. They started living. You know what I mean? In those years where he was struggling, he probably wasn't living, but now he's relaxed. Now he can actually appreciate life. Now all the success can come to him because he's surrendered. And
it doesn't mean that he's not going to have any dark times. He's still going, probably, maybe even more so than he was when he was younger. But it's to say, you know, when you realize that, you know, even in your good times, there's going to be bad times, and there's going to be, when there's light, there's always going to be darkness. But you accept it. You allow yourself to relax, and you know, you go along with the
It's
the
not
good
that it
and the
doesn't
bad.
hurt. You just relax.
You can, like you said, when early in the video, it's like when bad things are happening, was it happening to him, was it happening for him? And when you look at it in a sense where it's really, even bad times can be happening for you.
Right.
It allows you to allow yourself to dance into the light and dance through the darkness.
And that's why he was saying there's victims and there's students. There's people that let this he said, override them and ruin their life. Or you can learn from it. You can study the patterns and think, what is this trying to tell me? Like, why am I experiencing this right now? What can I learn from this? And it's only when you learn, that's when you grow, and you won't suffer the same way before. Like, you'll still suffer, but the same triggers won't put you back in that dark place. I feel like that's why sometimes when you hit rock bottom, it's good because you know, I'm never gonna go back there again. Like, and even if you do get sad or you get like depressed moments, it's not gonna be as bad as it was the first time because you learn from it. But if you keep having the same bad moments and you keep crashing out, crying, hitting rock bottom, you're a victim to your circumstances. You're a victim. And you're not a student.
Damn.
When you become a student, that's when your life changes. Damn. Listen to Ren.
Hey, Ren was preaching this, and you were preaching in this especially as well. You're getting it like this is I love, you know, especially when you check out videos like this, it definitely like the way it like gets you, like it provokes that's how I was doing the video, it provokes your intellect, it provokes deeper thought. And you actually start to think about these things, and you know, you're someone that definitely thinks about these things a lot, and you know, a video like this can really,
you can relate.
You know, it's feeding to the soul, like especially in a time when, you know, music can be so watered down and perverse in a way where people aren't really seeking for that authenticity. They're seeking for a more commercial gain. And, you know, like Ren even said to the demon side in this video, that he's not doing it for the commercial side of it. And I think in this day and age, in a world full of AI, in a world full of quick, you know, fast, short attention spans, and embellished everything, fakery, people like Ren shine through that much greater. Like, it's like that, he's like the light that is being casted in the darkness that we're seeing it today. And I personally think it's swinging, like the pendulum will swing, like it's gonna swing back.
People are realizing,
people are starting to
wake up,
you know, which is good to see. It's nice to see. And again, revisiting this kind of just, you know, it's one of those ones that I don't even know why we haven't liked it on this account, to be fair, but it's one of those ones that messages that is so relatable, and to the end of time will remain the reality of the situation. But guys, we've done quite a bit of talking, but I guess this is the kind of video that brings it out.
I enjoyed this.
Like, I feel like if you're watching this, if you're already into Ren, you're already someone that's more tapped into like authenticity and, you know, maybe more deeper meanings to life, and you're someone that's probably gone through quite a bit as well, so you're like more in tune with that internal dance because you've seen darkness, you know, and you can appreciate the light even that a bit more so. You know, you realize that we're human, we're not invincible, we're not perfect, so we're never going to be type energy. So I feel like, you know, you guys who are watching this right now and made it to the end, you guys are the realest of the real. And this has been a great flashback down memory lane 2 years ago now since it dropped. How mad times have changed, and Ren is still going
as he should.
He's going and reaching higher heights, and you know, shout out to Ren, man. Shout out to Ren. Any last words from me, Princess? Right.
Shout out to Ren.
Shout out to Ren, man. But yeah, guys, look, that's been us. That's been the reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed. Look, stay tuned for more reactions from our subscribe channel if you haven't already. Road to what, Princess? What we trying to get to? Let me
50K.
50K?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it, man. Let's shoot for it. And yeah, guys, look, with that being said, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.